Ooh, hey, what's going on? Late Night Virgin Gang. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. You'll have to forgive me if I get a little winded throughout this conversation. I'm pretty sick today. It just happens. I have the seasonal allergies. It's something that it can't be helped. I basically have Carl Wheezer syndrome. Just have what they call the bitch sinuses. Can't get over it. It's just something that's gonna happen. And about every 4 or 5 months, I just get punched right in the nose just by Mother Nature. I guess that's what I get for being a regular stinker on YouTube all the time. So, want to talk about something I've seen popping up a lot lately. It does have a lot to do with current events. I understand there's stuff going on. Just wanted to discuss it real quick. So, politics, right? There's a lot going on politically in the world. There's basically an election coming up. There's people talking about certain political figures, world events, stuff happening all across everything, and a lot of just events that really, in my personal opinion, I get away from that stuff by going into Pokemon. I love my hobby. I love collecting things. I use this channel as basically a hobby, an event, and basically just me to have fun and discuss things I like in this hobby as opposed to dealing with like work or politics or the opinions of stuff every day. Like that just stuff gets pushed out in every other facet, and this truly to me is an escape for that. If you are someone who likes to discuss politics, if you like to put politics into your Pokemon page and discuss that and do all that stuff too, I don't understand it. It's not for me because I get away from that stuff with my hobby. But hey, your page, your rules, your problems, your things. I'm not here to tell you can't do it. Feel free to do so. It's just very strange to me when people can't really separate the two things. Like, it gives to me where people can't really separate their job from their home life, which is something you very much have to do, especially if you do a very stressful job. You don't want to like have a job, bring that home, like just you're stressing out about it all fucking day. The boss is riding you about it over there where you're doing your thing, and they ride you so hard that you come home and you're riding your family, you're riding your loved ones, or you're riding your friends when you fucking get off work and you're going to hang out TGI Fridays or some bullshit. And that's all you can talk about. All you can discuss is all about all the work stuff. Man, this stuff sucks. This things. It's typically why I don't like hanging out with too many people outside of work, is because the big thing a lot of people like to discuss outside of work that I work with is work. Like, it's just more work, where things have gone, the traveling they've done. If you know, you know. The people who are close to me know what I do for my job. They know what I do and where it would be discussed for all that stuff too, right? For me, I don't like doing that. And the big thing for me that I like to discuss, I have two really big hobbies other than hanging out with Virginia, my wife, and doing stuff like that, right? I like to video game. I video game a lot whenever I'm in my spare time, playing whatever the hell's out, playing whatever the hell's going on. The Silent Hill 2 remake, by the way, that shit's really good. If you have the money and you want to play something relatively scary for the holiday season, they did a very good job. People were overly critical about that, and it's a fantastic remake of the game. It's great. I cannot speak more highly about like a horror game that's been redone in recent times. It's fantastic. Give it a go. But the other thing I do is Pokemon cards, like opening Pokemon cards, discussing things that happen in the hobby. I know some people don't truly believe it because of the nature of my page and the things I discuss and what I'm doing, and like I'm hurt people, all that stuff. I'm in a very good place in my life. I'm in a very good time. I like what I do here. I have fun. I'm very happy it's not my job. This is something that I can just roll into. And I don't make videos because I feel like I have to. I make videos because I want to. And I feel like that bothers some people, that I don't have to do what they say I have to do. I don't have to jump through certain hoops to get views. I don't have to bend the knee to certain people in order to like make people happy. I don't have to succumb to demands that certain people in this hobby want me to do, because I don't have to. Nothing about this affects me or that stuff, and people's opinions about stuff is simply that, just opinions, same as my own, the same thing people say about me. Opinions are opinions. And I do truly cherish this place. I truly do cherish like posting cool cards on Instagram. I truly do cherish watching people do openings. I love checking in on Crystal, love checking in on Brian, love checking in on Gonzo, Rock, Metri, all my friends here, Starman, everybody that I just check in with. I mean, Dusty needs to upload some stuff every now and again. He really needs to get back on the ground. I understand why he's not, of course. I do understand. Just I miss seeing some people's stuff. I love checking on the boys, love checking out Ryan's stuff, love checking out Vault stuff. I still do like PokeRev stuff. I think there was just a time where there was some stuff that wasn't good. His new stuff, about the new set. I do like watching people open Japanese Pokemon cards, so watching him open Supercharged Breakers, I did like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie, and I truly do cherish the things that happen in this place. And I just don't understand why it gets muddled down with fucking politics and people discussing things outside of like the Pokemon realm, where it doesn't matter. To me, at least, it doesn't matter. That's just what it is to me. I've never understood where people want to like get on lives. Like the Cool Trainer Ryan live. I love Ryan. I like Jen. I think they're cool people. Like, it's just, I don't understand like getting on a live and just discussing like fucking gender roles and like shit like that. Like, that's not really too out of the realm of possibility for like Ryan to like start discussing that stuff. It's just, I saw that and I was just like, yeah, not for me anymore. Just, I'm gonna get off that stuff. I'm gonna go watch someone open some Pokemon cards. I'm gonna go tune into someone else. It's just, I tune out of like that type of stuff because I don't care enough about it. I deal with it enough in real life with work and like all the other bullshit going on. I don't want to see it whenever people are opening Pokemon cards. People want to have like crass humor, tell some fucking stupid jokes, do all that kind of stuff. It's fine. Just like getting into like serious like natured politics, and this is one of those things I've never been able to actually sit down and get behind. If people like, for me, I really do feel like you need to be able to separate politics from your job. And I really do feel like when people make content creation their job full time, it becomes like part of that, where like they bring like other things IRL into like the workplace, which the workplace in this case is them selling Pokemon cards. I understand it. There's nothing they really do. I'm sure some people completely fucking disagree with that, but at the same time, I don't really care. It's just one of those things I don't particularly like doing. Not to say that you can't reference things. If you talk about other language Pokemon cards or shit like that, and you're talking about some of the weird things that happen with like people assuming this or doing that, it's a little bit different. But just going all ham in on certain topics, or I'm just sorry, I just don't want to like log into the Pokemon section of Instagram and just like see presidential candidates be talking about anymore. I really don't. Like, that's not why I log into here. I want to see fucking cool new pictures of people pulling the Pikachu cards and people fucking talking about how much they love No Neck Charizard and how much he's going to the moon. Like, I'd rather see that 20 times over any bullshit regarding presidential candidates in this Pokemon section. I don't fucking care when I'm logging into Pokemon about what's going on with that shit. I really don't. And I'm sorry, call it insensitive, call it what you will. You don't know what I do in my spare time. I don't know what you do in your spare time. I have a Pokemon page, okay? I don't have a fucking political commentary page where I'm gonna like evaluate the policies of both presidential candidates versus the last 8 years of what's been. I'm not doing that. And for people that do that, especially this time of year, I look at it and it's an immediate like, well, that's it for me. I'm going to go find someone else to watch. Let's go see what someone else is doing over on the thingy things and watch that stuff. At least that's for me. That's how I feel about that. I just don't think you should mix your hobby and politics and work. And if you do, I'm sure there's some people that can do it healthily, but there is definitely a balance that has to be for that. And just seeing people pushing like where people should discuss politics more on like Pokemon pages and no, fuck no. You're not gonna see me discussing any of that shit on here. You're gonna watch me talk a little bit of poo poo about people that are cringe, or talk about some scams, or just talk about like fucking stupid cards or the Reddit. I'm gonna keep this stuff as in the hobby as I possibly can. That's just me. I'm not sure people will let me know how they feel about this. I just really want to discuss like how special this hobby is to me and how much I really like this hobby just being a hobby and not work, not politics, not fucking bullshit over there. It's a hobby. It's fun. I love looking at the stuff I got going on here. I love looking at Mimikyu with the Game Boy. That's a real nice touch. I think Virginia did that. That's super nice. Like looking at my lame Funko Pops that make me a fucking tool. Yeah, I don't care. Those things are cool up there. I like doing that stuff. I really do. It's for me. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. Do you like this place political? Do you like it or not? I don't really fucking... For me, it's not. But let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later.